Hey everybody, Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. I'm joined by the boss man himself, Steve Butts.
Hello, Ryan.
Today's a good day, Steve.
Yeah?
It's E3 and Cuphead showed up at the Microsoft conference, which is simply... I don't know how you don't look at this and become happy instantaneously.
Yeah. Well, this is a little bit menacing here, this particular visual, but yeah, this is part of a trend we're seeing. We actually just saw Unravel recently, games that don't look like everything else that you usually see at E3, and I just love the hand-drawn like 1930s aesthetic of this game. The visuals alone are enough to make me want to play it.
Yeah, and I actually did get a chance to play this back at GDC, and I met the two brothers behind this game. Their story is amazing. They quit their full-time jobs once they really got knee-deep into this, and they decided to mortgage their homes and go spend basically dedicate their entire lives to this. And the gameplay is there. The gameplay matches the visuals, I'm happy to say. From the bit I played, granted, by the time it comes out, it'll be a year after I've played it. It's due early 2016. Or, well, actually, we don't even know early. They just said 2016.
The game was supposed to come out this year, though, wasn't it?
I don't know if they've ever tagged it with a release date.
Right.
But we've been kind of expecting it for a while, so we're going to have to wait a bit longer. But the interesting thing you can see here, the game is built around boss fights. It's not level boss fight. It's boss fight, little go-between thing, another boss fight, and it is completely anchored by boss fights. Almost everything we see in this trailer, that's a boss fight with the frogs. I played that. This one I didn't. That's a different. Must be a different. There's the carrot one I think we saw earlier.
Evolved form of the carrot. Or something.
These are every single one of these are boss fights, and that is just the crux of the game.
I think that's a really clever idea. Looking at this, I get shades of like Super Meat Boy and games like that, but I also see, some of my old favorite games, things like Contra or Gunstar Heroes that I really loved. And this isn't usually my style of game, but the way the visuals sort of grab me here with, if you go back to the farm there, it's got that old like Silly Symphonies type vibe to it where they get the watercolor backgrounds and like Acme Grow, like that's straight out of a cartoon.
And even I love the little if you can kind of see it, we have to have it in motion to see it, the little sort of flaws as if it's like a film strip.
Yeah, and this is not digital, right? This was all hand drawn.
Everything, according to the brothers, every single thing in this is done by hand to the point where I told them, it's like, are you guys nuts? Like in kind of a good like creative genius kind of way, and they were like, yeah. Well, I don't know about the genius part, but we're completely nuts. We shouldn't be doing this.
You can also see the influence there just on that pirate. I think that's Captain Silverbeard of the old Max Fleischer Popeye cartoons.
Yes.
I mean, they really wear their influences very proudly in this game. And I love just like the craziness of like suddenly the shark comes out of the other direction and the boat has a face on it. It spits cannonballs at you. Like this game is so gonzo. I can't help but want to play it.
I also love if we back up, you can see... Wait, there we go. Your gun is your finger making a gun.
That's so awesome.
And the fact, first of all, Steve, I need a Cuphead plushie.
Yeah.
That is a thing Microsoft needs to make.
Absolutely. And here's like a nightclub with bugs in it, and frogs are there with boxing gloves. It's crazy.
2-player co-op in this, similar to Contra, like we were talking about, and your partner in crime, Mugman.
Love that.
Cuphead and Mugman.
We should also mention the music. I mean, it's got an original score, and it's recorded to mimic the sound of old jazz bands from the 30s. So, like, it's super heavily compressed.
Look at the idle animation when you're just standing with that old Mickey Mouse, like, just kind of bouncing up and down. I love everything about this game, Steve. Just absolutely everything.
And my guess would be that this is a model they could easily extend into expansions or DLC with here are 5 new bosses, here are 2 new bosses. So I'm really excited. I hope this game does very well because it certainly deserves to.
Yeah, I think I see this as the next Limbo or Braid, that sort of signature, console exclusive digital title. I think this has the potential to be in that category of game.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for helping break down the Cuphead trailer. It's a longer wait than I was hoping for with this game, but I really think it's going to be worth it. Keep your eye on Cuphead. We'll have much more on it on IGN very soon. Keep it tuned to IGN for E3 2015.